Howdy y'all. My arm is still kind of messed up, but I don't have to use the sling anymore. It's just I can't really put weight on it. And I just got back from, where was I? Somewhere in Delaware at the beach with my cousins. Really, Atlantic City, maybe? I don't know. But before I went, I had like just finished up this mod, even though I wasn't really feeling up to it, but the trigger was messed up, so I just redid that real quick, and now it's done. So, my last video was on my at2k shop, but the one before that was on furyfire. And as I said, I was going to keep the green one stock until I messed around and knew what I was doing with the orange one, because I like the green one better, and I don't plan on painting either of them, because they're nice fluorescent colors. And, they're cool. So, as I said, I really do like the foregrip, but I could have kept it on the orange one, but it would have been more work than I wanted to put into it, because there was room to put a pump back here for integrating the Airtech 2000. I just really didn't feel up to it at the time, because I wasn't feeling good anyway. So I might do it on the green one. So you could have it look exactly like this and have it powered by a 2K. So it would look perfectly stock, except no air restrictors. I figured out that is possible, but it would take like 4 or 5 pumps, whereas this new one only takes 2 pumps because I put a larger pump into it, because there isn't space for this as large a pump as this on the inside of a furyfire. But it's certainly possible, and that's going to be my challenge with this green one. So here's the orange one. Very cleanly done, in my opinion. It's the only difference externally is the pump, obviously, and no front part. And that's the phone. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So I really actually like how the top of this blaster looks, even with the pump. I thought of it as like a big Maverick, which I told you in my last video, and I actually remember, I wasn't going to integrate a 2K into this green one. I'm going to make it Night Finder internals in the back. So it's got a larger plunger. And actually, you might even be able to fit like your own custom plunger tube, like the replacements for the crossbow, because I still have a crossbow skirt head. That would work fine in that. And so you create your own pullback here, chop this off, and you get like 70-foot Springer. So, that's because there's so much less droneling involved back here, because it's already much wider in shell, as you can see. I just really love the way these look and feel. It's what drew me to them. But so I have this external tubing protected by, I don't know what this is called, but it's pretty easy to find at hardware stores. And this is a mag strike pump that's been cut back a bit. So exactly 2 pumps fills the tank with a little overpressure, so it fires like an unplugged 2K, but it has 10 shots. So its range is actually surprisingly really good. The first one of this that was done had like 50-foot ranges. This one has 60 to 70, like flat with Steffens. With tag darts it gets 50, 60, but with Steffens it definitely hits 70-ish, 60, 70. High 60s, low 70s. But it's pretty cool. I just range tested it. And the nice part about this pump is it's got the cap on the end, so it doesn't come out farther than that, and you can't pull it out farther than that. The pump is plugged, as I said, so it's exactly 2 pumps, and we're all loaded up here. Tag darts, take a shot, and it's pretty good range. So, yeah, I will go ahead and... Well, actually, no. The reason I placed the pump right here is, and yeah, the tubing is not really in the way because it's only covering where one finger would go. It's kind of uncomfy, but it's pretty easy to deal with, and I personally have big hands, so with someone with smaller hands it would be totally fine. And I could always relocate it. It was a quickly done job. When I say quickly, I mean like 4 hours, but yeah, so... because I usually take like 6 hours a day on mods in the summer. So it's really comfy still. I really like this blaster, and we will move the camera over here, and I will do some shooting for you. So that last one was a little under because it was one of the weaker darts, but you see how quick it shoots, and it's the 2 pumps is actually really fast. Oh, that wasn't good. There we go. And it looks like I'm out of rounds, but some of the shots weren't as good as the majority of them because the darts, it's normal. Dart tag darts get squishy if you leave them out in the sun, and yeah, kind of never picked them up before I went on vacation. So some of them were kind of squishy, which means they don't fit in the barrel as well, which means they don't fire as well. But the good ones you saw hit the wall straight off, and with Stefan's, that's not a problem. So it actually is war practical. I would be comfortable using this in a war, and I am going to try to use it in a round next weekend at PA War, or PA War, so, which is a war that I'm hosting. PA War. Anyway, 70 foot range with 10 shots is pretty nice. It's, I like it. It's a really nice blaster. This is for sale, but I'm in no hurry to sell it. It's one of the, like, if you really want it that bad, then I'll sell it and just make another one out of the green one. But if nobody wants it, then that's fine with me, because quite frankly I'm having a lot of fun with it. And my 2 primaries are on the floor over there right now, and they're both getting worked on. That's the Epic LS and the, as Mutton Chops calls it, Quad Shot, which is a fishtail stock, which I'll go over in another video when I finish it. So, it's mostly done. I just need to paint it again, because I don't like what I did to it. But yeah, if you're interested in buying, say $70 shipped, because like 4 or 5 hours of work, $10 an hour, and then $20 for the actual gun. That's, as most of you know, that's low for prices on my stuff, but I don't know. I really don't want to sell it, which is why I kind of priced it higher, so it'd be discouraging people from buying it, because I do like it, but I could use the money. So PayPal, if you're interested, PayPal only. I don't, no cash, no checks. Bad experience with cash. Except for Petroleum, he paid in cash, but he had a whole different deal. He sent, like, not going to go over that, padded envelopes, and it's not worth it, because there's still a good chance that it's going to be either 1, lost in the mail, or 2, the mail people will take it out and not send the letter. That's happened before. It's very mean. But yeah, so I like it, and obviously I did remove the air restrictors from the turret, and the trigger is actually really smooth, even though I connected the 2K to it. And actually I'm going to pop this open and show you the internals. So here you go, here are the internals. Pretty simple. It's this piece on the end here is actually the piece that's on the green one, but it's been cut because I cut the barrel off, and the orange bar under the barrel is removable without cutting, so obviously because it moves back and forth anyway. So as you see, it keeps it back in the turret, otherwise it would move forward and screw up the seal. The 2K has not quite an airtight seal, but a good seal using hot glue and I lubed the turret. So it's got a really nice seal. It's like a 90% seal, which is great for turret to, well, in this case it's usually plunger to turret, but this is air tech to turret, which is kind of weird, but you know what, that's okay. And there definitely is room back here, like under this tubing, and the connection for a 2K pump, and then you'd have the orange rod have the 2K fitting at the end of it, and it would pump. I could definitely see that happening, but again, it would take 4 or 5 pumps, whereas this one only takes 2. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And the trigger at first rotates the turret and then pulls on the 2K. So it's like a perfect setup. It's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, then the tubing comes out here, drilled a hole, comes to the outside. So it's pretty simple. And I did a lot of plastic stripping where this was to get it out and away. And then I sanded down, just pop this out right here, so the AirTech itself would actually fit in and form a seal with the turret. So yeah, I'm going to pop this back together and take my leave. See you guys. Thanks for watching.